So good morning friends. Today we are going to see remaining part of various types of jigs which we are using commonly using for our machining purpose. So next jig is a Tronian jig. Now this jig is constructed like a box jigs and bushes on various side of that bush. Jig. It is generally used for large and odd type of parts. The jig is well suited for large and heavy parts that must be machined with several separate plates types of jig. Due to large size and weight of the workpiece and the jig, it is not possible to move the jig manually for drilling the hole on various sides. Okay, so if you see a figure of this Tronian jig, this is an example. Now this jig is created by Brother Machines Tools. Now with the jig we can clamp around a job which is having maximum size of 650 mm. Okay, so the 650 mm plate size is over here. As you can see, here are two jobs. Okay, two jobs are clamped. Now by using a rotary motion to this two sides, we can rotate this, so that suppose I want to drill this hole, I can do it by vertical movement. Now when I need to drill another hole which is on a side of this wall, so what I have to do, I will have to turn this job, or I have to rotate this job through 90 degree, so that the job can be machined or drill can be achieved. So this is about the Tronian type of jig. Now this is another example. As you can see on this plate, we can place the job jig. This is the jig plate, and by a rotary motion of these two spindles, we can achieve a rotary motion to workpiece directly by using this. Now there is another type of jig which is also known as a channel jig. This is a continuous type of jig. In this, workpiece is mounted against the top and one side of the jig. It is clamped from the third side. Now it is similar to your box jigs. It provides more stability and support for the workpiece. Now the only limitation is that the workpiece of simple geometrical shapes can be machined or drilled by using this channel jig. It consists mainly the jig body. As you all know, jig bushes are used for giving a extra life to the jig plate. Okay, and workpiece is clamped inside the channel with the help of one screw. Now as you can see over here, this is the channel type of jig, a simple C channel. Okay, now with this C channel we are having a vertical drilling bush over here, and this job, if you see another view of this, we can move this job from one side to another. One screw is used over here to clamp this job against the one of the wall of this channel. Okay, so by providing a workpiece from one end and removing it from another end, this channel jig can be efficiently used for mass production. Okay, another type is lift jig. Now this will be similar to box jigs. The only difference are in size and part location. How to distinguish between this box jig and leaf jig? So this leaf jig will have a leaf, or you can say hinge joint like this. So by moving this leaf, we can now this leaf will consist of some holes, and on this hole we are going to place some drill bush. Okay, now with this hinge pin we can move this leaf in this direction. Okay, care must be taken because many times chips may accumulate inside and may cause the trouble for this. Okay, now this is the simplest type of leaf jig. As you can see here, we are having some hinge and screw mechanism. Here we are having a link. Now with this link, this is the hinge. Now with this leaf we can move in this direction. Now I have to drill two holes. Suppose first one over here, second one over here. By providing this leaf with hinge at one part, okay, once I put this in its actual position, I am going to tighten the top screw over here, and again there will be a latch. We will clamp this component inside the jig body and we can drill this job. So this is known as a leaf jig. If you see another construction of leaf jig, as you can see, this is the job. Here we have to drill 1 and 2 hole, okay, and 3 hole. Now suppose 1 hole. So what we are providing? So we are providing some location pins like this, and by using this cam lock, okay, here we are having a hinge, we can lock this by using this cam lock. This leaf can be moved in the angular direction like this. Okay, this is about the leaf jig. Next jig is indexing jig. Suppose I am having a simple plate, and on some PCD I need to drill some holes with some equi-angle distance. Means suppose at an angle of 30 degree each on the PCD of 60, I need some holes. Okay, so for this purpose I will go with the indexing jig. Many components requires holes at stated angular position. For that we can go with this. Used to drill a series of holes in a circle, as we have discussed. Bring the whole portion under the drill each time sorry, and it will be indexed. To do this, a reference plate and a plunger is used. Okay, for this purpose multiple head machine is used at a regular interval. The operation can also be performed on a single spindle machine. So how to carry out this? So as you can see, suppose this green is nothing but easy but your job. What I have to do? I have to place this job by moving this pin. Okay, once I place this job by indexing this knob, okay, now here from this bush I can place a drill. Okay, suppose I make a first hole, then I will index this knob by 30 degree, so that this job can be moved either on anti-clockwise or clockwise direction to the 30 degree, and I can drill a hole. So this is about the indexing drilling jig. Okay, here plunger pin is also used. As you can see, once I carry out the first drilling operation, so at an angle of 90 degree, suppose I want to drill and I fix this with the 90 degree, so the drilled hole can be moved to this position, and by using this spring and plunger I can move this plunger inside the previously drilled hole. So it will give an additional you can say clamping for the job, and I can drill another hole at an angle of 90 degrees. Similarly, after drilling second hole, I can move this hole to the position of this spring and plunger, and I can drill a third hole like this. Okay, this is the null job which is used to fix a or used to clamp a job inside the jig. Okay, now another part is known as another jig is known as a pump or universal jig. Now here it will be similar to sandwich jig, produced commercially as a basic unit and are adapted to specific job by tool makers. Many times it is used for tool makers. The lever activated plate makes the tool very fast and load to and unload. Okay, rigid, low weight, ample chip clearance and ease of operation are the some of the features of this pump or universal jig. Handle connected to the cam or rack to clamp the workpiece. If you see the figure of this, as you can see, this is the part. Okay, this is the part, and by using a lever we can move this. This is the stopper for this, and through this jig bush we can drill a hole. This is known as a pump jig. And here we are going to see another type of jig which is known as a multi-station jig. Okay, as you all know that we need to suppose I want to finish a hole by first drilling a hole, then there will be suppose reaming operation, suppose there is another operation which is known as a threading operation. Okay, so with this in the given example, suppose I have to drill, then ream and third counter bore. For that I can use another jig which is known as a multi-station jig. As you all know, here on this jig I am going to carry out my drilling operation. I will send this to next, that is a reaming operation. After this reaming operation, I can move this to the last one. Here we will have some core operation or any other operation. Here we will have a loading and unloading. Means first once we start with the one job, we can place another job over here. So when the drilling operation of the one job is completed, it will go to reaming operation, and the fresh job will be allowed to drill operation. At the same time or completion of these three operations, at the fourth one, the completed job will come over here, so that I can unload this completed job and I can load a fresh job over here. So this is known as a multi-station jig. Okay. Now another part is a V block jig. This is the special type of jig which is used to drill a radial hole in a cylindrical or spherical workpiece. So if you see this jig may be also called diameter jig by some tool makers. Okay, so this is the clamping method by which I am going to add a lever over here or extruded part over here which consists of the bush, and to raise the circular job I am going to provide one V. That's why this is known as a V type of jig. Okay. Now another will be a vice jig. As you all know, many times vice jigs is constructed so that clamping and unclamping can be done easily. It is constructed by attaching special inserts to the jaws of a regular machine vise. As you can see, this is the regular machine vise, and we have added some special inserts over here. Generally, it is used for low volume when production is low. It is generally used for drilling the shafts and consists of a pair of specially designed jaws. Many times jaws are specially designed. We have to change it during the specific operation. Okay, so this is about the types of various jigs which we have studied. We will stop here. In our next lecture, we are going to see the general consideration in the design of a drilling jig. This is the important part. Okay, now this part is asked many times. This part is asked in your exam. Okay, we will stop over here. Thank you very much.